The following is a Rural Roots Canada production. In this episode of Rural Roots Canada, we get to the meat of the story behind the price of beef in the supermarket. But first, we find out why it is so important for farmers to get involved in producer-led organizations. Acme, Alberta farmer Matt Sawyer has carved out a good farming operation for his family northeast of Calgary. This is on top of the impact he has made as a voice for farmers with various producer-led groups, including his time as the chairman of Alberta Barley, which came to an end at the end of 2014. This is why Sawyer is a big advocate of encouraging other farmers to get out and get involved in the many organizations that represent producers.
Producers need to come forward and stand up and be heard. And there's so much to learn, and the engagement and the fulfillment that you get by being involved in an organization like Alberta Barley or Alberta Canola or Pulse, Wheat, whatever the organization may be. It's important to have that farmer representation, and it's important for them to help move our industry forward. And without farmers, you don't have that grassroots voice, and that's so important in our industry.
The same can be said for Lomond, Alberta area farmer Glenn Logan, who says he has learned a lot from representing barley farmers from his region.
Think big, act with a passion, respect others, learn about different cultures, be willing to go somewhere. I've got a friend in the beef industry that says if you stay home, stay stupid. And I really believe that you got to get out and expose yourself to other cultures and other markets and alternate uses for barley.
Consumers across North America have made the hamburger their number one choice when it comes to the consumption of beef. But how long will this love affair last? Retail food industry specialist John Scott tells Rural Roots Canada the rising price of beef may soon have consumers turning to other meats.
Because there's such a large portion of the animal is devoted to hamburger or ground beef, if you will, and because of the price, the beef price today, the hamburger is getting very close to the price of steak in the supermarket. So the consumer is going to start shifting to things like chicken and turkey and that kind of thing.
Scott says to date, the price of hamburgers have been suppressed by competition in Canada, but that is going to change this year as Target closes and Sobeys closes some of its locations after acquiring Safeway.
I guess what we're going to learn in the next couple of years is the true elasticity of the beef product. How high can prices go and maintain consumption? I suspect that there's going to be quite a ceiling, and I hope one of the ceilings that's going to be hit is in the ground beef sector, because again, that's traditionally been an inexpensive comfort food for the whole family. If all of a sudden it's the same price of steak, people will not substitute steak. Steak isn't a comfort food. They'll substitute chicken, which is only rising at 2% as opposed to beef rising at 5 and 6%.
Scott says producers should keep an eye on the prices in the supermarkets. For more on this interview, go to ruralrootscanada.com. For Rural Roots Canada, I'm Eric Smith, getting to the stem and meat of agriculture. This has been a Rural Roots Canada production.